what is as a service and what is not as a service? In the IT world, we like to come up with acronyms. Usually they're 3 letters, but once in a while we'll do a 4-letter because it's cool. And nothing demands a 4-letter acronym like blank as a service. It started out with software as a service, where essentially you would be, the company or client would be renting out software, usually delivered through the cloud. The biggest examples of this would be Salesforce, Office 365, Microsoft 365, Windows 365, Azure, Amazon Web Services or AWS, and of course Google Cloud. And that was actually pretty straightforward. But then it got to the point where you could actually rent servers virtually in the cloud, or switches or firewalls or infrastructure as a service. So we went from SaaS to IaaS, as well as companies would actually, for all purposes, rent actual hardware for their office. And it was called hardware as a service, but it was really renting. And now you're actually seeing services, professional services offered as a service. So I've seen HR as a service, accounting as a service, and actually one of the big ones is ransomware as a service. That's right. If you want to be a bad guy, hacker, but you don't actually want to do all the work or figure out how to do it, you can actually go rent the tools and rent the processes necessary, ransomware as a service, and essentially they'll take care of it for you. They don't make criminals like they used to. So when does this make sense for organizations? Well, honestly, it's when you don't want to have the capital expenditure to actually purchase the software or the infrastructure necessary or the services or hire the people. Actually, you could make the claim that managed services, such as Simplex IT, we are kind of IT support as a service. So as you can see, as time goes on, and this really started about over 10 years ago, the as a service moniker has become looser. And really, you name it, it can be as a service. What's your favorite as a service? Tell me about it in the comments below.